Bridges are one of the best construction creations in the history of mankind. They enabled our ancestors to get from one region to another without having to take lengthy detours or taking their chances with rapid waters and dangerous valleys. However, not all bridges are as charming as you might think. So, if you love to catch a glimpse of the sunset on a bridge, think about it twice, because the bridges that we are going to look at now are not only remarkable, but rather adventurous, scary, and are not for the faint-hearted. Here are 15 of the most dangerous bridges in the world you wouldn't want to cross anytime soon. You'll need a stomach of steel to think of crossing the last one. Number 15. Umshiang Double-Decker Route Bridge, India. This bridge can turn you into Mowgli from the Jungle Book, as it's made entirely of living roots. Yes, you heard that right. This bridge, situated in Meghalaya, India, is a perfect example of synchronization between man and nature, as this bridge has been entirely handmade by the 𝗕𝗥𝗏𝗧 clans of the state from the roots of a unique type of rubber tree. A 28-mile trek from the town of 𝗕𝗥𝗏𝗧, this bridge is said to have been built by initially nourished tree roots till they grew and reached the opposite end of the river. This bridge can sustain up to 50 people and can supposedly still function for 500 more years. The unique quality of the bridge, with its beautiful green surroundings, has made it one of the most popular tourist spots in the state of Meghalaya. Number 14. Sidu River Bridge, China. This bridge, built in 2009, is suspended 534 yards above the canyon floor and spans nearly a mile across the river. It can really give you the jitters, as it is one of the world's highest bridges, though it is one of the sturdiest ones too, having cost nearly $100 million in construction. The bridge had to be built to connect two parts of the country that were not accessible due to mountain ranges, and people to date use this bridge to cross over. Number 13. Ohashi Bridge, Japan. Elevated at an entire 48 yards above the Nakami Lake in Japan, this bridge is one of the scariest bridges to cross, as it's super steep with a gradient of 6.1%. Having taken 7 years to build, this bridge is the largest ridge-frame bridge in Japan and was built at such a terrifying height to allow cargo ships to pass beneath it on the waterway. So anytime you want to experience yourself going icy on the inside, do consider crossing this bridge. Number 12. 7 Mile Bridge, USA. As the name suggests, this bridge spans an entire 7 miles in the Florida Keys and can make you go weak in the knees if you just take a look at its picture from high above. There are actually 2 bridges built, the older one being built way back in 1912 under Henry Flagler and Clarence S. Coe, and the modern one was completed in 1982. Currently, the older bridge is allowed only for pedestrians and cyclists, though we wouldn't want to imagine anyone wanting to cross such a long and scary bridge over the sea, and the new bridge is open to vehicular traffic. The older bridge was even heralded as the 8th wonder in its time for the length across which it spanned. We don't know about you, but we would want to think twice if we had to cross this bridge. Number 11. Storseisundet Bridge, Norway. The Storseisundet Bridge is called the Road to Nowhere for a good reason, as the bridge almost appears to disappear into the distance due to its sharp curves and the way it has been constructed. This bridge spans nearly 284 yards in length and connects Norway to an island called Avery. Fun fact though, it is locally called the Drunk Bridge. One look at it and you'll know why. Though it is safe, it is advised to be cautious while crossing this bridge due to its sharp curves and turns. Number 10. Zhangjiajie Glass Bridge, China. Always trending on social media, this infamous suspension glass bridge is one of the most horrifying designs on our list. It is located in Zhangjiajie, Hunan, above the Wulingyuan area, and stretches 1,410 feet between 2 mountains and is suspended about 1,180 feet above the ground. The bridge, built as an attraction for tourists, is glass-bottomed and is transparent. Opened to the public in 2016 and designed to carry up to 800 visitors at a time, this Skywatch Bridge accommodates thousands of visitors that flock to the bridge each year to take photos of the spectacular scenery. Peering through the glass bottom makes for some killer photo ops, but if you're scared of heights, you might want to make sure you have a friend with you to hold your hand. Number 9. Langkawi Sky Bridge, Malaysia. This 137-yard-long bridge in Malaysia is nearly half a mile above the sea and is designed to carry up to 250 people. An interesting fact about this bridge is that you could take a cable car to reach the bridge in the first place. The Langkawi cable car takes you to the top station, from where an inclined lift called the Sky Glide takes you to the bridge. Well, if you want to take it up another notch, there is supposedly a walkable but steeper and less secure route to the bridge that can serve as an alternative to Skyglide. Although the bridge is scary, it is not dangerous because it has been built with stainless steel railings and a sturdy enclosed mesh. It was closed for July 2012 for restructuring, but was reopened in 2015 and is now fully accessible. So if you want to have a go, best of luck! Number 8. Royal Gorge Bridge, USA. One look at this bridge may be enough to knock anyone out on a bad day. The Royal Gorge Bridge is the highest suspension bridge in the entire United States. Suspended at nearly 0.2 miles above the Arkansas River, this Colorado attraction is a package of fear and fun. The 420-yard-long bridge has now been developed into an amusement park along the edge of the Royal Gorge and on both sides of the bridge. A trip to Colorado is definitely incomplete without visiting the Royal Gorge. Number 7. Carrick-a-Rede-Rope Bridge, Northern Ireland. This 66-foot-long rope bridge might not seem like much, but few people make it there and back. Don't worry, they don't fall in, they just can't stomach the journey twice, and so they opt for a ferry on the way back. Located near Ballintoy in County Antrim, Northern Ireland, the bridge sits 100 feet above the rugged rocks and choppy waters. With a load limit of only 8 people, it becomes dangerous if it exceeds 500 kgs in weight. It became a bit of a tourist attraction, and you actually have to pay to cross. If you don't have a stomach of steel, it's probably best to get a one-way ticket just in case. Would you dare to cross this bridge? Do let us know in the comments section below. Number 6. Trift Bridge, Switzerland. The Trift Bridge is not for the weak-hearted, but mountaineers and adventurous souls would love to have a go at crossing this bridge. The 110-yard-high bridge is located in the Alps of Ghasa, Switzerland, and is one of the longest cable suspension bridges situated on a glacier lake. Scary, right? This bridge is sure to send chills down your spine, especially if you are already afraid of heights, and crossing the bridge is definitely not that simple. First built in 2004, the Trift Bridge was remodeled in 2009 to make it accessible to the general public. For fun and adventure-loving souls, Trift Bridge is a memorable adventure with a bird's-eye view of the beautiful Trift Glacier as you walk from one mountain to another. Number 5. Capilano Suspension Bridge, Canada. This bridge is 154 yards long and is suspended over the Capilano River in the district of North Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. The bridge is surrounded by lush green forests, but situated 23 yards above the river. It is part of a private facility with an admission fee, yet it draws nearly 1.2 million visitors each year. This engineering marvel was initially built in 1889 and underwent many changes to espouse the native theme. It was completely restructured in 1956 and was sold to Nancy Stibbard, who is also its current owner. It is advised to be cautious and careful on this bridge due to a few accidents that have been reported over the years. Number 4. Hussaini Hanging Bridge, Pakistan. The Hussaini Hanging Bridge in Pakistan is positioned 17 feet above the 𝗂𝗢𝗧 River and connects Hussaini and 𝗪𝗏 villages, and is considered to be one of the most dangerous bridges in the world. The bridge is constructed with wooden planks and rickety cables. With continuous shaking, the 220-yard-long journey can be a heart-dropping experience for first-timers. Most of the tourists hardly make it to the middle of the bridge because the bridge is so flimsy, no one had ever gathered the courage to reach the end. However, the sight of Pasu cones is an absolute stunner from the middle of the bridge. Number 3. Hanging Bridge of Ghasa, Nepal. This bridge in Nepal is a sight to behold. You will feel your heart dropping instantly into your stomach just by the sight of it. The bridge is extremely narrow and is located high above the river valley. Though the bridge is frequently used by locals, animal herders, and animals, tourists rarely accumulate the courage to even step on it, as it appears like falling apart any time. However, it is quite sturdy and has high railings that make it safe, so to speak. Number 2. Kuandinsky Bridge, Russia. Kuandinsky Bridge in eastern Siberia is one of the world's narrowest, unsafe, and dangerous bridges. You would not want to cross this bridge during winters because it gets slippery, and since it is located right above the deep waters of the 𝗕𝗏𝗏 River, the situation is not very pleasing. The width of the bridge is just that of a car, so if you are a thrill seeker, this 0.4-mile-long bridge is a beauty worth checking, especially when it's covered with snow. However, it has been rusty, old, and unattended for decades now. You made it to our number 1 most dangerous bridge you wouldn't want to cross, so make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting content. Number 1. Musu Tsurubashi Suspension Bridge, Japan. Musu Tsurubashi Suspension Bridge is nothing less than a terrifying experience, even for the bravest souls. This bridge is located in Japan, and it translates to Matchless Suspension Bridge. It justifies the name and is one of the scariest bridges in Japan. The entire journey of both reaching and crossing the bridge is difficult, since you have to first climb a mountain with the help of metal chains to even get to the bridge. The bridge has been unattended since the 1950s, as most of the bridge is already damaged, and the rest seems to fall apart any time. Very few dare to cross this bridge because of thin wooden planks and wires. So tell us, which one of these bridges would you dare to try and cross? Have you ever heard of any other bridge that is as chilling as the ones we've seen? Do let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.